Man, what's up, world? It's your boy, the Tubeless Wonder, back with another video. Yes, sir, on this glorious Sunday mornings. You know what I'm talking about? And I just freestyle this out the dome, man. What kind of, like sometimes I be wondering, and I understand, by the word and with the help of other YouTubers who kind of help me navigate this seemingly episode of Twilight Zone we seem to be in. And I've been seeing little clips. I ain't really check it out about when they did the zesty depiction of the Last Supper to start the Olympics off. But I was just I was saying these clips about breakdancing, and I was saying the people who got what gold, silver, and bronze in breakdancing. It was disrespectful though, you know what I'm saying? Because the people who created breakdancing, I didn't see any clips of it. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but out of what I saw, I didn't see no clips of no Negroes breakdancing. And then I saw the three winners or whatever, or the three medal placeholders or whatever the case may be. And man, they were stiff as I don't know what. What kind of moves is them? My daughter hit moves like that. But you telling me that's the gold medalist in breakdancing who's not colored and has no flojo. Man, they carrying us, man. I can get a wino in my town, give him a couple beers to loosen him up and a piece of cardboard, and he can give it to him better than them folk. We become a joke and a character, and then here it is. Now I understand to a better degree why they say, God's people are the salt of the earth, right? Because we give earth its flavor, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's singing, entertainment, you know what I'm saying? You know, personality, comedy, you know what I'm saying? If you take Negroes off earth is bland and a mile. And that's what that breakdancing joint was. I'm like, I ain't sitting there going, ooh, or, you know what I'm saying? It was just that joint was weak, man. That joint was weak. And then it just carried me into other thoughts about just how watered down and how much cut is just on everything, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about the pastor, man. Like back in the day, maybe even before I was born, you had them fire and brimstone pastors, We ain't got none of them no more. How I've never seen them. That's why I say I think I do have some type of prophetic gift, right? Because how, from what I see, these various clips of pastors or these so-say prophets, and the word says that many false prophets will arise. How come ain't none of them telling anybody to prepare for what's happening when we see it all around us? Or we can go on clips of the G4 economic summit, and these people say we're making everything digital. And then they'll put, articles in Bloomberg or the Wall Street Journal and so on and so forth of clips of these various CEOs of financial institutions saying you'll be happy and own nothing. But none of these so-say prophets are telling the people what is coming and how to prepare. They're not giving us any warning. These people are going to, well, the preacher man is up in the pulpit telling you who to vote for. That's like Nero or somebody going to the church and talking in the synagogue. You know what I'm saying? We're, I'm just blown away, yo. I'm just blown away. But here's what they will do. They'll tell you sow a seed to get some financial reward later. You know what I'm saying? I thought the seed was the actual word that get planted in you. I've never seen Ezekiel. I've never seen Isaiah. And I could be wrong, I've never seen Malachi or Amos or Hezekiah. None of them go to people and say, if you want me to tell you something God said, or I got a word from God, but you got to give me some gold first. When did they start doing that, yo? That's why I'll be honest with you. I despise them folks. We are diametrically opposed. If you put me in a room with the so-say fake preacher man or pastor or prophet man, you gonna feel the tension, yo. And I ain't no grandstand or rah 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 or nothing like that. No, no, we're not doing that. Nah, cause I know, I still got some vision. But I know what you just said ain't from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And here's why I think, the word that says the last shall be first and the first shall be last. I think there's going to start a removal coming, right, of these so-say religious figures who have become idols. I think they're about to start getting dethroned, and the average, everyday, or the guy who, he works for a plumbing company, I think these people are going to start rising in spiritual power. Like, if you look at the disciples, they were average, everyday dudes. I think there's one verse talking about, I think it was either Peter or somebody or Paul or somebody. I got to brush up on that. But they went to the synagogue to chop it up with the religious folk. And they said the religious folk were blown away by their knowledge and their authority because they were common men. You see what I'm saying? Of all these people, I don't remember any of them going to a seminary school. You see what I'm saying? To get taught the word by European folk. You know what I'm saying? It's insane. But I do get it though. But it's just so insane just how watered down everything is. Ain't nothing hitting on nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I just be like, when I find myself outside my door, I'm not moved by a whole lot. I don't feel a whole lot in my soul. I'm beyond with you. Whether it's people, places, or things. Because everybody watered down. You know what I'm saying? The messages are watered down and contrived in the sense of trying to pander, tickle your ears. Ain't nobody getting no hard hitting. You know what I'm saying? Even if it apply to me, give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Convict me. You know what I'm saying? Everything is just making everyone all docile and rock to sleep. You know what I mean? It's crazy, yo. Now I understand what it really means. Like, here's another one the preacher man will talk about, being set apart. I got better, doctrine of being set apart from brothers on YouTube. Not just, the word and then giving a message behind it, but how to apply it in your everyday life in today's time in 2024, and giving you the nuances of how that may look, so you can see guideposts, along your journey. Be like, oh, that's what that is. Oh, that's what that means. Here's how I should move in response to it. You see what I'm saying? The pastor man isn't talking about modern dating. You see what I'm saying? And how that's not working. You know what I mean? The pastor mind isn't telling you, or instead of the building fund that we've had for the last 40 years and we ain't put a doorknob on the church, he's not saying, yo, we're about to start this building fund to buy some land. You see what I'm saying? I used to trip off when I was younger. You tithe, which ain't scriptural, and they misused Malachi, 4:1. They misused that. But then when Miss Gertrude got a problem, you know what I'm saying? They tell her go to social service. But she been tithing for the last 50 years. Man, it's just, I don't know, man. I just woke up kind of, not angry, but just thinking about just how weak, or how these folk be masquerading as God's people, Damn. How they be masquerading as God's people, but just be, like, everybody, like, ain't nothing real. You know what I'm saying? Even if you go to the Jewish folk, right? They done stole our culture. I realized this when I was younger. I was like, they're Jewish. But then I look at the map and I see all the countries around it, what they look like. And I said, man, that ain't nothing but white folk with a napkin in the middle of their head. And have fooled everybody. And here's a tripping part. Here's what make the game so cold. You can't even talk about them. Or you'll get, canceled, or you'll get a strike against your channel. Or the people who doing all the damage, you can't even say nothing about them. They say you want to know who's in charge. Find out who you can't talk about. You know what I'm saying? Which, these are the very people we need to talk about. And then from my time at the Jewish Ran Rehab, and I'm looking at the leadership, man, like, but he don't care nothing about leadership in the way I'm thinking about it. He just thinking about the sweet potatoes. And actually, the more Mickey flicked out that his institution is, the more it causes recidivism. The more it creates this environment of dependency on like the people who are actually had a heart for their job, they end up leaving because they just can't take it. They just can't be around all that tomfoolery. But the people who doing all the splacking or sneaking stuff in for the clients and looking for dates and all that, they come to work faithfully with their chests out. You see what I'm saying? And do the most nothing. It's crazy. So I used to wonder, I'm like, yo, is cuz doing this on purpose and just playing dumb? But the play dumb part don't even work. Because if you the head of this organization and all this Mickey flick stuff going on, that make you look incompetent. But then just like everything else, he's just more or less the public front man. You know what I'm saying? He take orders from above him, but he can't function. He's just a public face. But he hires someone else to bill, and he hires someone else to do this, and you know what I'm saying? But he himself probably can't do none of it. He himself probably doesn't have any kind of education and addiction or whatever. He nepotism, you know what I'm saying? Right place, right time, or maybe somebody owe his father, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. And he in charge. How? You know what I'm saying? How are you in charge and everything in this is falling apart? And you come to work happy every day, destroying folk lives. That's no different than these so-say record labels that are Jewish or whatever. And then they and then they sign all these brothers to these crazy 360 deals and get them to promote killing other Negroes. And they make, like they said, who won the Drake and Kendrick beef? The white dude that owns Universal Music Group, that's who won. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. I can't, I'll be honest with you, yo. And for the most part, I'm feeling pretty good on this Sunday. But and I know I ain't supposed to wish it, and I know I'll fail it and all that. I want this place to fall so bad, yo. I want this joint to correct, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. I want to see all these get money folk who got their chest out. I want to see what happened when money have no value, yo. I want to see all these sisters who talking about they don't need no man and Negroes ain't this, Negroes ain't that. I want to see what happened when this society fall, and then all them brothers you messed over, and ain't no law enforcement like that. I want to see what you do on folks them grave, bro. I want to see what you do. You know what I'm saying? All these gangster dudes and super duper tough. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what they do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I just want to see the reality of the thing. I want to see how I'm a character. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm one of them type brothers, right? I don't know why I'm like this, but I used to be like this in school. Like I'll do my say we got a month to do a project. I ain't gonna start working on it till 2 days before it's due, and then I'm gonna do about 70-80% of it the night before it's due, and then when it's due, when I get my grade back, I'm gonna get a B. My teacher told me that one time. I said, Cam, if you actually apply yourself, you be dangerous. But it's like I can't truly apply myself out of necessity. I think that's one of the reasons why I finally got sober now, because I seen it as a necessity. Before, it was a necessity, but I don't want to say I was playing with it, but one, I didn't understand the work involved. That I ain't gonna get no credit for, and that I gotta do by myself. On that, you know what I'm saying? But I really think I got it together, but out of necessity. Like it's time to do this now, regardless of what come down the pipe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, like it's amazing, bro. Like the earth just feels different. So I seen a clip the other day on TikTok, but I was on Facebook, and I didn't. I think I remember hearing this, but it's like a white guy. He looked like Amish, and he said, "Man, something going on with the sun." And he was like, typically, sunflowers face the sun. No matter which way the sun go, the sunflowers turn towards the sun. The sunflowers had turned their back on the sun. Like I say, it's almost like I'm living in a simulation, or I've been implanted into like a syndicated version of the Twilight Zone. You know what I'm saying? Now I know there's something in the word that talks about we're here and also seated in heavenly places to a degree, but I just don't. I ain't feeling it, B. I ain't feeling. Look, here's another one. We got two. Well, not two, but we had a situation between two brothers in the truth who are well versed in the scripture, average everyday brothers, right? And now within a week, if you didn't know the brother previously, you couldn't tell he made spiritual content or scriptural content. He carrying the other brother like like he slept with his woman. Like, and here's another tripping part, right? Because he's made now, he's up to about 23 straight videos on New Breed, right? Which I said was gonna happen, bro. And he's not relenting, he's not repenting, he's not, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say this man possessed at this point, yo. But here's where the gaslighting and the projection come in at. Because he'll make insinuations about how Breed is going about things isn't masculine, while how he's going about it ain't masculine. You know what I'm saying? He was saying something about Breed was pillow talk. Technically, isn't YouTube a culture of pillow talk? You saying Breed's going to other people to elicit, whatever in his war or whatever the case may be. But don't you want the support of your listeners? You see what I'm saying? Now this guy Ringo is now the authority on masculinity. Meanwhile, the last 1,700 videos he done did is talking about another man. Is that masculine? Is begging for super chats on a situation with your so-say brother or your brother in the truth? Is that masculine? You see what I'm saying? All this flip-flop. Just like in the dating world, where you'll have a sister who's probably got 400 bodies, 5 kids with 6 dudes, and then to a regular brother, you know what I'm saying, such as myself, if I meet this woman, she will give me this litany of things I need to do to get with her, to meet her standard. But the dude she's smashing, he just take her behind the dumpster. And he don't got nothing. Why is everything so butt backwards, yo? That's why I want to leave the country. Just to go anywhere where there's some semblance of it being right side up, yo. There's just some like I could let go of the creature comfort. Just, where the food is natural, where the people are genuine, or it's not like here in Babylon where the subtlety of manipulation isn't so diabolical, like you can just tell. You know what I'm saying? Where people are just genuine. The food is natural. The air and the water ain't all spiked up. You know what I'm saying? Man, I yearns for that, cat. Sick of this place, man. It's sickening. That's why everybody's sick. Then you get sick. Everybody's sick. But they don't care nobody. Then if you say, oh, I'm going to care myself, which, your health, your like my body, my choice, then they look at you like you crazy. And then get mad after a time period go by and you're not dead or unalive, rather. The teachers don't teach you nothing. They just regurgitate what they've been taught. You see what I'm saying? That's like going to a mechanic who can't fix your car. Why do you go there? Granted, I understand that's kind of a different dynamic, but I'm just making a point, or I'm just highlighting like nothing is nothing. Your leaders, your community leaders don't lead. They just keep you pacified for the people who bankrolling them that don't look like you. The pastor ain't pastoring. You know what I'm saying? He leading the flock astray. Come on, Kyle. Am I preaching this morning, man? I would like to get in the battlefield with these brothers, yo. You know what I'm saying? Your conscious and woke brothers can't give you no information that you can apply to your everyday life no matter what your circumstance. They just give you the ninth ether and what's the daily mathematics. And you can quote all this other crap, but you can't use it to make your personal situation better on a daily basis. This is insane. Like I said, the leaders ain't got no lead in them. How's your leader then, yo? Like I got like back at the rehab in Baltimore I went to, we got now he's actually from the next county to the east. Yeah, that'd be to the east. And he now sits on the board, right? So I said, yo, we got a main man showing up. He sit on the board with the mayor's office, Amazon, Under Armour, all these big wigs. And I asked the homie, I said, yo, what's his plan for the Negroes since we're getting lopped up by the Hispanics? And of course, the white folk got the power structure. What we gonna, since we got this, what's this plan to get us back in the race? It was the Obama treatment. He don't need no plan. He black. He's inspiration. How is he inspiration? And y'all walk around here with y'all head down, yo. See, the inspiration ain't inspiring. But then they say I'm crazy. Yo, it's mad wild, B. Word up, man. I ain't feeling none of this, cat. Yo, one of these days, I kind of gotta, not ready to start working at this school, you know. So I think I'll be very effective there in the heart, because sometimes it's influence, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know where I'll be elementary or middle school or whatever. But I'm coming to that joint like Joe Clark, like, not even, because I'm not even the super, like, authoritative type guy. That ain't my fun shui, yo. Yeah, I got it, but that's not what I lead with. I lead with being able to connect with you wherever you at with it. So how I deal with you might be different how I deal with somebody else based on who y'all is. But I'm basically gonna say the same thing to y'all. I just may change the delivery based on what I perceive you can receive. You understand me? But I'm going to that joint. I'm going to that joint like big cuz. You know what I'm saying? And then people get caught up on, like, I kind of got a kind of silly, kind of lighthearted personality in real life. But I'm a serious brother though. You know what I'm saying? My preparation, how I conduct myself, how I present myself. You know what I'm saying? How I speak. You know what I'm talking about? Just trying to fill in the gap. My mother used to tell me, you ain't gotta do everything, just do your part. But sometimes, bro, I feel like you gotta be a superhero. You gotta do it all, baby. I gotta drop 40 every game. I gotta get other people in the game. I gotta hit the board. I gotta play A1 defense on the other team leading score. You'll burn out like that. You gotta keep doing it. That's why Kobe, after the game, got ice all over his body. You can do it for a streak, but over the long haul, that ain't gonna work, yo. It's just crazy out here, yo. Teachers not teaching. Men ain't men, women ain't women. The math ain't mathing. You know what I'm saying? The economy ain't economying. You know what I'm saying? The parents ain't parenting. You know what I mean? Man, I'm gone, bro. Man, just a quick one, man. I'ma holler at y'all, man.